Did you get to meet before or not?
I didn't know. No. I kind of.
Oh, you were underway.
Yeah.
Carlos, last time we spoke, you were heading off and you were pretty confident that you were going to end the fight early.
Yeah, I mean, like I was confident within myself and within the work that I've done over the past few months, weeks, years of training. But we always knew that Ihor was going to be a tough opponent. He's a really good southpaw, and he knew how to use his range correctly. He's a fighter that likes to just hit and not get hit. So it was quite a similar fight style within myself and him. So it was always going to be a tricky one. But yeah, again, it is always good to finish the show early, get it over and done with, go home, no injuries, and then prepare for the next one. It's all about longevity for me, you know. I want to keep the smile looking pretty. So.
Early in the fight he went for a takedown that you brushed off pretty easily.
I anticipated a little bit of it. I mean, it was a little bit of, I mean, I didn't pay too much attention to his knee braces he had, the wrestling style, but I kind of had that thought in the back of my head, so I tried to stay closer to the gate, just in case he tried to go for that takedown, or to the cage. And yeah, I mean, just brushed him off, and I think that's where he figured out that's not where he wanted to go, because I had my range right. So yeah.
The shot you got him with, it was sweet as, and it was so fast. I had to, like, what the hell happened, sort of thing.
Yeah. It's a shot,
just
eh,
a
bro?
reflex.
Yeah, I think it's just a reflex. I mean, I just it's something that I work well with that lead hand. So yeah.
And did you know it was the lead to the finish? You know, when you hit him, did it feel like a real clean shot?
Yeah, I think the left hand is always like a stinger shot, and the right hand is the one really that I have secured just in case they passed that first shot. So once he went down, I figured that he was went face first, and then started pounding on him. And because I was watching a bit of Almeida that week, where he grounds and pounds with the fist, I kind of threw that as well. I was like, jumped that in there. So yeah, no, it was pretty good.
Did you get a bonus?
I did get the bonus, yeah, man. I made sure too, because like a lot of the media that I did there, I kind of just reminded them that was 50K worthy, man. So yeah, I made sure of it, and I was obviously happy that we got that 50K. It's just for the team, you know, all the work that we've all put together, so we get that bonus as a team. So.
It came out after Izzy's big win, you know. Did you notice, was there a lift in the camp after Izzy had beaten Pereira?
Yeah, for sure. There's always a lift. Whenever someone wins in the team, especially when you've got something like that in front of you, and to do it the way he did, there's a big lift within the whole team. The guys fought the day after as well. They got a bit of the lift from that. I think they fought in down south, I think it was, or overseas. They got a bit of a lift from that too. So yeah, there's always a lift, and there's always the team comes together and rejoices.
You said you had a bit of a bump on your hand. Is that all cleared up?
Yeah, I'm not too sure if that was from going out the night after that or not. No, it was quite. I feel that when I landed, I didn't quite know if I landed just from a thumb area or the right place, those two knuckles, and then went home and seen that it was quite flared up, and then I was like, okay, it was the right spot. You know, that was exactly where you want to hit an opponent right there.
Have you had it looked at? Is nothing?
No, it's not. I knew it wasn't too bad. It just flares up if you get, I guess, in the right spot. So yeah, it was all good. Just ice when I went home and looked after it. Didn't punch anyone after that, so it's all good. Didn't do any training for the next week or so it was all right.
And tell us what are you a bit like Izzy? You treat yourself to something? Do you celebrate? How do you?
To a point. I mean, like he's at a whole nother level, man. He's done what he's done and got the world champion and all that, and then he's got the title and all that sort of thing. So he can enjoy that for sure, and he's got the right to do that. Like for me, you know, I can, but to a point, I'm still got to do some work, man. And I still got to, I still have some things that I need to get. So I'll make sure I get that first, and then I can rejoice a little bit more, let it out a bit more. But I need to do my work.
How quick do you want to get back in there and look for another 50 grand bonus?
Man, I want to get in there as soon as I can. Again, I just want to make sure I'm right, but I think I'm good to go. There's no injuries. I think there's a card coming up in Sydney. Maybe that'll be nice. Well, it's a home ground for us. New Zealand, Australia. Whenever we come together, we're a team. Whenever we go abroad, we're always together. You know what I mean? But we like to. It's like it's a frenzy. It's a love-hate relationship between New Zealand and Australia. But together we're quite strong.
One other question. Talk about the team and that. Is it better when 4 of you going to the one show, or is it you think it works better with a one-on-one sort of situation?
I think either way. I mean, again, like for me, I have a little bit of my space as well when it comes to the fight week. As long as I have a bit of time to myself, just to to get myself into there, because I'm going to go in there in that cage on my own. So I need to make sure I have that confidence within myself too. But again, it's always really nice to have the team there, man. It's just like having your whole family there in the same house, and we get to enjoy each other's laughs and the toughness of going through the fight week and the thoughts and everything. But then, like when you have everyone come over as well, it puts a bit of energy into the team. For sure, and we just feel like we're at home. So when we go so far away, man, you need that, and I found that out really quickly in my last show in Charlotte. It was far away, had to adjust to the time as well, and you feel like you just need a bit of home, and to have the family there, it's always good.
Well, you have plenty if you do get to fight in Aussie.
Sydney, eh, bro? Are you coming to that one, bro? You should do it. Make it. Come over.
I wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
We'll see.
You're on house arrest. Are you on house arrest?
Hey?
Zoom down, guys. He's on.